today's lesson, we're going to think like engineers, and we're going to draw a simple robot using 2D shapes. Does anyone know what a 2D shape is, or can they tell me one? And if you don't want to speak, that's fine, you can draw it on the whiteboard. John?
Square.
Excellent, square. Tyler? A circle, fabulous, that's correct, they're both 2D shapes. Okay, now, with a robot, can anyone tell me what parts a robot might have? John?
A circle.
Parts. So what parts might a robot have?
Arms.
Arms. Good. That's right. They need some arms to help them carry things. Tyler? You've written special gadgets. That's super cool. That could be a thing too. Okay. So, firstly, I'm going to do an example here on the board. And you're just going to watch. Okay? So first, I'm going to start with a rectangle. Body, circle head. I'm going to draw some rectangular arms. I'm going to draw some wheels. Now, with my robot and your robot too, we're going to label at least 3 parts. And one of the parts you have to tell me or write on the paper what it actually does. Okay? So for example, on my robot here, what might these wheels do? John?
Spin.
They spin, but what do they help my robot do?
Move.
Correct. So, over here, I'm going to write that these are wheels and they help my robot move. I've got a head over here, body, and I've got arms. Okay, and I can also add some hair there. So, we've got my at least 3 labels. I've labeled 3 parts, and I've also written what one part does of my robot. So when I say robots down, you've got to put your pens down, okay? Now I want you to have a turn. Have a go. Great drawings happening here. Excellent shapes. You've already got a label. Good. Remember to label your robot. And you need to tell me what one part does, a function of your robot. If you're feeling a bit stuck, you can refer to mine. Remember that you need to have your 3 different shapes, or 3 shapes, that could be the same, it doesn't really matter. You just need to label what each part is. So you've got a head, arms, body. Don't forget your labels. Yes, Joyce?
Emergency.
Emergency. E-M-E-R-G-E-N-C-Y.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good drawings happening. Excellent. Okay. Okay, can you point to one part of your robot, John?
Arms.
Okay, that's right. So what's one thing that your robot does? What's its function?
Bounces.
It bounces. Excellent. Good job. Okay. You ready to show me yours, Tyler? You want to hold up the board? Did you write me something on the board? My robot has bouncy feet, and just in case it gets out of control, there is an emergency button. That's very creative. I'm very impressed. Good job. Okay, robot's down. Now, you've got your 3 parts. Great. Also got your 3 parts. Excellent. Okay, good job, everybody. I'm very impressed. You did a wonderful job. Okay, so in today's lesson, you were able to think like an engineer and to draw a robot. You've labeled it and you've used 2D shapes. Maybe next time we could use our classroom materials to actually build a robot. What do you think about that? Thank you.
Thank you.